dad grew up in and eventually led his family out of a segregated rural rise in Arkansas after serving our country in World War II. He enlisted and served in the famed 10th Cavalry Regiment, stationed at Camp Funston, Fort Riley, Kansas. He joined what was then a segregated U.S. military, which may have been his impetus for change. Even though the teaching of history is a thing of the past, no pun intended, the significance of the 10th Cavalry Regiment is in the adjectives omitted. All black, 10th Cavalry Regiment. The 10th Cavalry was one of 4 all-black regiments in the Army. The remaining 3 regiments were the 9th Cavalry and the 369th and 370th Infantry Regiments. These were not all the units that were 98% black, with the other 2% of personnel being the white officers who led them. The other units were the 92nd and the 93rd Infantry Division, the 2nd Cavalry Division, and the 4th Cavalry Brigade, the 332nd Expeditionary Operations Group, the 320th Barrage Balloon Battalion, and the 758th and 761st Tank Battalions. Also, let us not forget the famed Tuskegee Airmen, the all-black fighter pilot unit in the Army Air Corps. The sad part about all of this is that the history of Black and African American military units is littered across the internet, with Wikipedia having the most extensive repository. Even our national archives do not fully capture the service of African Americans during the segregated era in American history. If you care to debate my use of Black versus African American, please see my discussion on this subject in Mentoring an African American Army Captain's Success, a case study.